What is going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another video. Today we're doing something really special. We're heading down to Texas Speed and Performance out in Georgetown. We have a little over a 2-hour drive, 2 hours 27 minutes, and we should be there by probably around like 11:30ish. I'm excited because I've always wanted to go down to Texas Speed and like see what all is there and what they have to offer. But now I get to bring you guys along and, you know, show you all the awesome stuff that we're not only going to be putting on my car, but what they offer for other mopars and other applications. So enough jibber jabber. Let's go ahead and, you know, make this trip down there and let's see how it goes. All right, what is going on, guys? We are up here at Texas Speed and Performance. They have a few awesome cars here. We just went out to lunch and everything actually, so that was really cool. But now I get to go inside, tour the facility, and show you guys all the awesome stuff that they have to offer. They actually have a Hellcat chilling out over there, so that's really awesome. But once you arrive at Texas Speed, this is what you're greeted with. Big old vinyl everywhere. They are here in Georgetown. As you can see, this is what we have here. And this is the man, the myth, the legend, JD. JD, Texas Speed.
Oh, buddy. Good to see you too. You too.
Dude, look at all this stuff. And then you said this is the cart that has all of the display pieces that you guys offer, right?
Yeah,
that you
all stuff. Just came back from PRI.
Mm-hmm.
Normally the lobby's set up so that you kind of walk in and while you wait, you can browse, you can take a look at it. It's all of our main product lines. It's our recently blocks, our Texas Speed cranks.
Man.
All of our cylinder head offerings that we have.
Okay.
So it's just kind of a display area while you wait.
Man, look at all this stuff that they have, guys. All the cranks and everything. Dude. LS3 rockers, LS billet valve covers, all the rockers that you could have, and all the head castings. And you guys just came back from PRI too.
6264 heads, port job.
Yes, dude.
We got a brand new Godzilla heads here that we just released this last few months.
Okay.
So,
dude, and they got all these other shirts that are available on their website too. Texas Speed, texas-speed.com. Dude, this thing is just sick. I want one of these just to have in the trailer with all the mud bogger wheels. That is fine with me. I am not opposed to that in the slightest. They just got a lot of awesome stuff here, y'all. Like, and look at the tree. The tree is riddled with Texas Speed parts. Oh man, rods, cranks, valve covers, intake manifolds. So you guys cover just about almost everything here now, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Man, from the Hemis to the Fords to the Chevys, primarily.
We're primarily known for the Chevy LSLT platform, but we've done some of the Hemi stuff. We're going to expand that next year, and we're just really getting into the Ford stuff. We got the Godzilla, but we're also starting on the Coyote platform. Yeah. So that'll be kind of what's big for 23 is more of the Hemi, really expanding it, focusing on it. And then all the Ford stuff's brand new for us.
Awesome, awesome. So you want to give me a tour of all the stuff on the wall? It looks like we got some pretty interesting, things going on here.
So, I mean, this is Blake Wilkie. He runs our engine in Megalodon and Jaws. Big off-road guy. We got Matt and Odie here. They both run our power plants in both their Formula D cars and their demo cars. Now
I've been seeing that posted on the Instagram a lot lately of that guy building that car. And this thing looks like it's a real serious unit, especially going down the track. Like this thing flies, y'all. Trust me.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
He does with that car, both of them. He's got one getting built right now.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Seeing all that, you guys know who this is.
You got Ruby. Yeah.
And they have like a big, I think it's like a 98mm turbo in there.
Size, yeah.
Dude, that thing is sick. And then they have the Texas Speed intake manifold on there and everything too. Okay.
This is actually one of our sales guys. He built this car over the last 5 years. He's been racing this year on behalf of Texas Speed at certain events. So, he's one of our own. We want to support and show our love, and he's a hell of a driver and it's a fast car.
Exactly. And guys, he's got those beautiful RCs on there. So, man, that thing is fast. But look at that power wheelie, man. That thing was really move out.
That was, I think, his first wheelie.
Really? Yeah. Really?
He handled it like a pro. He sat down easy, and
I'm still trying to get my first, so hopefully we'll get that really soon.
This next build is going to be it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited. All right, y'all, so we're about to do a facility tour here. Like I said, this is an awesome place already, but right now I'm here with JD, and we're also here with now
Mike the Buzz. This is Mike DeBucks. This is our director of manufacturing here at Texas Speed. He is the guy that is in charge of all this equipment, all the in-house cam grinding, cylinder heads, all of our intakes. He's the man that makes this all work and come together.
Awesome. So Mike is going to show us inside and show us all around and what the awesome things they do here.
This is our lathe department. This is where we make all our titanium retainers. These machines run around the clock, pump out in a neighborhood of 4,000 retainers.
Wow.
Each machine is automated with bar feeders, twin spindles, state-of-the-art Haas lathes. In the middle we have all our titanium bar. We have a special spec titanium that we use to build the retainers.
Okay.
We keep tons of it on hand and make a lot of them.
Ooh, yeah.
So yeah, each one of these dudes is made here in-house. And these go on every single one of our PRC cylinder heads. Any cylinder head we service or port here, when you get updated springs, buy one of our PRC heads. These are the retainers we put on.
And this is the raw material. That's some good stuff right there.
Each one of those machines has that bar feeder on the back. We load that thing up with a bunch of bars. And the machine, once it eats a whole bar up and makes all those parts, it loads another bar into the machine, so it can run unmanned for several hours.
16 hours a day, right?
Yep, 16 hours
time, 4 machines. Just because they go on so many of our cylinder heads, we need that kind of volume output.
Yeah, okay. That lets you know that they're pumping out a lot of cylinder heads, y'all. Having these machines run for so long. I bet you the electrical bill is really high.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You know. They gotta hit that emergency switch sometimes.
Yes,
we
yes.
Keep it going.
Well, guys, first off, I want to also show you how much attention to detail and how clean the shop floor is. And it looks like y'all take a real interest in safety here.
Correct.
Also.
Correct.
From the safety glasses to all of the lines on the floor and everything, they're definitely doing it right here. And that's something I'll look at a bunch of places to make sure that not only is it quality work and quality parts, but everybody's getting it done safely. You're not having to rush and trip over yourself to get it done.
Yeah, so this building is our brand new facility. Right now this is 75,000 square feet of building, including distribution center. When we moved over here, we moved from 35,000 square feet to almost double that space. When we did that, Mike really took the opportunity to make sure we lay this out properly.
Yeah.
With all the PPE areas, all the areas where you should not go, what you need to wear, and then also really taking it to the next level on cleanliness. Cleanliness is direct correlation to quality, we believe, and that's kind of why you see it the way it's laid out.
That's awesome. Okay.
Every PRC cylinder head that we build, they run on these horizontal machines. We can walk around here and I can kind of show you what the raw casting looks like.
Okay.
And then after it gets machined. See, castings are cast right here in the US. We have a foundry in Pennsylvania that casts them for us. So this is the raw casting as we get it from the foundry. And it has no holes in it really, like for your bolts or anything. So we machine all that stuff. And all your rocker pads and all that stuff get machined here. Actually, these don't get rocker pads. That all gets mowed off. What they do is on a job order, they'll pull so many out of that box and put them on a baker's cart, and then we run this set together and it travels through the shop. It looks like we're just getting started on this side here. Let's look at the back of the machine now. What's nice about the horizontal is while it's machining a head, somebody can load the next one, or we can install guides in the head while it's machining. So basically the machine never stops. So one thing that's unique about the PRC line of heads is when we machine them, we machine the hole for the valve guide on the machine, and while we're grabbing it, after it's done, it cycles it out. So while it's still holding that head in the same position that it was machined in, we install the guides here on the machine.
Okay.
Then we take them back in and we finish the guide on the horizontal.
Okay.
That way you have a very true position because it's all machined at one time for the valve guide and also the seat pocket on the back.
So there's no guessing on that at all. It's
right.
Straight up. Look at how clean that is. Man.
So this head is similar. This is a LS3. This is what it looks like when it comes off of that station. It still has these tabs on it, and that's how we hold it. And then over here, we cut those off and we put our accessory bolts. Put our PRC logo on both sides. We also cut the spark plug holes with this operation on this machine. So this last one, D3, this machine actually has an LPS pallet system on it.
Okay.
The pallet system holds several fixtures where we can program it to run somewhere in the neighborhood of 72 hours unmanned.
Wow.
So it'll, like when we were looking at the fixtures in the back of those two machines, this thing holds all those fixtures on pallets, and a robot comes and grabs them and puts them in the back of the machine so it can change them over.
Okay.
When we get into more lines, as we get into more volume, that's going to be the key so that we continue keeping up with that growth and that pace.
Awesome. And you guys, I'm pretty sure, pump out a lot of intake manifolds, so that's why this is really important to have a pallet system.
This machine is dedicated to the intake manifold. All our Titan intakes are machined right here. These are also cast here in the U.S. This is a raw casting, like, well, actually it's been machined. This one's been machined. So this is for our LT1 and LT4 Titan intake. Here's one that's not machined. Similar to the heads, we have the tabs for locating it, and then that helps set it up to hold it where we can machine all the features on it.
Awesome. You kind of see the progression of the cylinder head itself. You go from the initial steps that you just saw, and this aisle, from where this end of it all the way down, takes you the rest of the way in the process, all the way to hand assembly at the end.
Awesome. So it was just a full chain of just machines, just to go from all the way over here, all the way over here to packing and everything like that.
It has a good flow to a lean flow to it, so that it facilitates the process a lot easier.
Okay, most definitely. This is awesome. There's a lot to take in.
One-stop shop.
Yes.
This area we're entering right here is our 5-axis line. This is where all the heads get ported.
Oh,
all the PRC line, as well as customers that send in for porting, they all get done. All these machines are 5-axis.
So what's the typical process for somebody who sends or wants to send in heads to Texas Speed to get them ported?
Contact the sales guy. They need to clearly lay out what they're sending and identify the order once they talk to the sales guy on their heads. So when they arrive here, we don't get them mixed up with other people's stuff. It's important that the customer that is sending heads in, that they do that step. When they come in, we have a tear down guy in the corner over there. He tears everything down. They keep everything in a bin for that customer's set of heads.
Okay.
Then we damp the heads on the end, send them out for blasting. We have an outside source that blasts and looks for any broken bolts.
Okay.
When they come back, they get inspected again, then they get loaded in. These are all customer heads here. They'll get loaded in the 5-axis and they get ported. Then they're going to move down. As we get down here, I'll show you the new one, the valve guys, the valve machines.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for letting me know that. You guys, you see we got some Hemi heads sitting over here. Yeah, I noticed those from all the way over there.
You're looking around the LS of the Hemi.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
Cool.
It's all good. So these are some of the customer heads that came back from the blasting.
They didn't look like that when they got here.
Oh, they did.
They were ugly. So this machine, we use this machine to do the final deck. So at the end of the process, after they've been valve jobbed and everything, they come here and they get the final deck before they go to wash.
Man, that thing
right off the machine.
Yeah, that's fresh. You touch that, I almost burned myself.
And then once it gets over here, this is where we do all our valve jobs. The new one is the superior valve job machine in the industry.
Okay.
It's CNC, so it programs just like it's a little lathe cutting each one of the seats. We have 4 of these machines. Most of the time they're all 4 running.
So it's better than just taking the little
single blade tool
and going around it.
Yeah. There's final inspection done, and then they get packaged right down the line. And then,
awesome.
Once they're packaged, they get grouped on pallets or carts, and either taken directly to shipping, or they get taken to inventory. So we know what we have.
SSPRC. That's what it stands for, a shelf stock PRC 220 line. So a really big push that we've gone through with the short blocks that we're going to expand on in 23 is our Brawler series is a short block that's meant to be on the shelf ready to ship.
Yeah.
So that you call in today, you need a short block. We have 4 different offerings based on displacement and kind of horsepower criteria.
Yep.
And we can ship that within a matter of days. So what we're trying to do with the in-stock Brawler series cylinder heads or shelf stock is that we're going to have that same premise that you can call in, you need a 220, it's ready to go, you're not going to wait on it to be manufactured, you're not going to wait on machine time. And if you want a short block turned into a long block, we're going to have everything ready. So you go from a 4 to 5 week lead time start to finish to we can ship you a long block in a matter of a few days.
Man.
So that's going to be a big push in 23. This is the first piece of it, and it's going to be exciting.
That is like really awesome to hear. And then all this packing and everything, you guys have it down to the science. You have your label printers, all your barcodes, everything is scanned, everything is organized.
Correct.
It's not all messy over here. It's very clear cut and clean. You got a bunch of Clorox wipes over here. That's what we like to see. Oh my gosh, are those Hellcat cylinder heads?
You can take this home with you.
Man, oh look at that. It's got a little BL on there. What's that stand for? Bruce Lucky?
I think it might. It does actually. These are your heads.
But man, these things look clean. Look at that. All the valves, the deck. Man, y'all killed it on that. Seriously. Look at the runners, y'all. You can see all the machining on the inside. And then all of the springs. Man, these things look like a brand new set of heads over here. They look way better than what we sent in. Wow. Dude, that is, y'all killed it on that. Seriously. Great job. I'm very happy to see that.
Okay. As we come around here, this whole blue crane, this whole area is our block department. Using GM LS3 blocks, brand new from GM.
Yep.
That's kind of our baseline for a lot of the Brawler motors. Some of them are received, some of them just get bored and assembled with good guts in them, you know, good forged rotating assembly.
Depends on what they're asking for.
Yeah, well, we have different offerings like JD said earlier. And, you know, all of them come with our forged crank, forged rod, and pistons. So it's a well-built motor from scratch. But these machines here are what machine the block. We can bore them, we can bore out the old sleeves and put our own, you know, Darton sleeves or any other sleeve we need to put in. We have the cylinder hone here, a line hone, we have rod hone, cap grinder. I mean, all the typical equipment you see in a block machine shop. And you've got to have 3 different crane hoists that they can use throughout the day to move blocks safely.
We talked about new product lines coming out, mentioned a few times. This is our PRI display. We just got it home. That's why they're still wrapped up.
Yeah.
But you got your 5.0 Coyote that we plan to have coming out. We just proved the program to re-sleeve Coyotes for next year. You got your 426 Hemi.
Woo! Man, y'all got it going on, man. 426. What displacement is this one? A 5.2. Okay. Wow. And then this is the Godzilla motor over here. I haven't seen one of these yet. Man, really, they really went to a push rod V8, man. That's crazy.
Power too.
They do.
Yeah,
okay.
So we have a stage 1 port on our cylinder head, on the factory cylinder heads that we've done with kind of a mild cam, not changing any of the pistons out with valve release or anything like that. And it made like 702 horsepower in A. So you go with the stage 2 or stage in A. Yeah.
Wow.
We've got our Titan intake on this that's in production right now. We expect that by February, March. It's not going to take a whole lot to make 1,000 plus on this engine. So. Man,
small block motors are just killing the game right now, man. I think I can't wait to see what people do with those motors. Like seriously. Like that's going to be amazing. So one more question on that 426. What is all inside of that as far as, you know, what parts do you guys use to get, you know, the 426 displacement, pistons, rods?
Right now that's a stock bore, but it's got forged pistons, forged rods. I believe it has stock crank in it.
Okay, so stock crank.
Actually, no, it doesn't. That Hemi has our forged crank. Yeah, it's a TSP forged crank for Hemi.
Wow.
So when we come out, we'll have a TSP forged crank, TSP connecting rods, and then we'll likely go with either the Wiseco or potentially a CP Texas Speed piston to go with.
Awesome. That's really good to hear. This is the infamous Camaro 5th gen from Texas Speed. 15's in the front. Their Texas Speed intake manifold, long tube headers, PRC heads. What block is in here?
It's an LS3 block, I believe.
LS3 block. Man. And then this beauty right here, dude. Woo! That thing looks good. And it's on nitrous too. Gotta spool up that big turbo. Just in case. Some gap insurance. Man. Yeah. That's... Look at the fuel fittings. And the size of that turbo. That thing sing.
These are some of the cams that after they've gone grind, so they get ground, they get polished, they kind of do a little S here, and then they come back into this room here. That's where we laser, you know, the logo, the sales order number, the part number, and all the specs and stuff on the back of the cam.
Okay.
We'll walk in there and we can kind of look at that as well.
Thank you, thank you. Oh, yep. The precision, the attention to detail.
Yeah, this thing, it has a rack in the back with different probes that it can grab, and it's programmed to use specific probe bodies that get loaded up in it, and it completely checks the head. It'll check port position, port size. It checks underneath here for accessory bolts, on top of here for accessory bolts. This machine is really awesome because it can get all the way around the head in one grab and tell us the relationship to all the features on the head in one setting. And this setup right here, he's not lasering any camshafts at the moment, but this is the laser setup that we use to...
Look at BFD, that's the... wow.
You're either getting ready to do some of those or you just finished up.
Zach Merton's Chop Monster BFD cam.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, let's say I saw the Bigfoot. That's awesome. They got a lot of attention to detail and a lot of interesting things going on here. That's really cool to see, for real.
So this is our distribution center. Everything that you saw on the manufacturing side makes its way to be packaged and ends up over here. These are all of our camshafts. We have a significant amount of camshafts on the shelf waiting for shipping. Again, everything done in-house, straight from there to here, and then to the shipping department and to your door. I mean, as a car guy, this is kind of what you dream of growing up.
Man, I feel like a kid.
It's a kid in a toy store.
Yeah, like, man, this is like Toys R Us, but for
that's exactly right. Yeah.
RP Toys R Us.
Big boy toy store.
Yes, man. All the ATI dampeners, all the McLeod clutches, dude. Like just everything getting wrapped and packed and stored up on shelves. Y'all see everything that they have here, and it's just like ready to go. There's no wait time other than UPS putting it at your doorstep.
That's it.
And man, to be honest, y'all might have more money here in wood than you do in parts. Y'all know how much OSB costs now?
Yeah, I know.
Dude, I used to, like, funny little story, when I was working at my old job, OSB used to be like $8.72. Now just for the green, it's like $33 or something like that. It's insane.
It's a different world all of a sudden.
It's insane. You could be broke one day, like back in like 2021 or something like that, and then next thing you know, OSB is like $30-something. Now you're rich.
Yeah.
Damn near tripled your profits.
Everything is packed up. We take a great deal of pride in how we pack them. You have it on the engine stand to go. It's bolted down, and we still ratchet strap it around just in case it's not handled properly. That it's not going to fall. It's not going to fall against the side of the crate and bust through.
Yeah, that's really important. And they have the straps for everything too. That's how you know they're doing it right. That's how you package stuff. Man.
Or if you want to convert one of these to a long block, we'll pull it down, take it over to the engine room, and get started on it. So you can quickly take this short block, combine it with our shelf stock PRC heads, throw a camshaft in it, and away you go. It's a very quick turnaround time.
I don't know anybody else that offers that for you guys. A full customized motor, custom cam. You can get some, really good set of heads on your motor, and all of it's just sitting here ready for you, ready to go, and it's always going to be here ready for you, ready to go. Motors, on parts everywhere. Just like, I don't know anybody else doing it like Texas Speed, man.
And then the next step of this is we're going to not only just have the short blocks on the shelf like you're seeing ready to go, we're going to have long blocks. So you'll have a long block with heads cam. It will be dyno proven with dyno numbers, and same premise. You can call in, and you don't have to wait to have the short block assembled. You can ship the long block within a matter of days. It'll have proven performance behind it.
Man, got it going on. Once you order it, comes off the shelves, comes over here, and then goes straight out, you know, right to your doorstep.
They pull your order from the computer right here with your pick ticket. They manually pick it, get it packed up, and to the FedEx truck it goes.
Dude, I really don't know anybody else doing it like Texas Speed. This is awesome to see. The level of quality, you know, attention to detail, the precision, and then how fast you guys move and stuff. Really good job, really good job. And he's killing it with the social media guys. You know, they got a new media team going, and they're bringing all the awesome things you guys want to see from a company of this magnitude and this size. Like, y'all are doing it the right way. Y'all are doing it the first time around. There's no guessing to it. It's just straight. This is what it is. This is what you're getting. And once you receive it, you get to even see that for yourself. So it's validated. You know, everything is proven. So like, that's really awesome to see.
23 is going to be exciting. We mentioned some of the new products. We want to relaunch our YouTube channel now that, as you mentioned, we have a new social team. It's all about it. We're going to be looking at employee rides. We're going to do more breakdowns of the product manufacturing process itself, kind of the cradle to grave of a camshaft or a cylinder head, and then we're looking to try and get some build series going. So it's going to be a good year.
That's exciting to see. We love content.
Yeah.
We love watching things.
We'll come up to Dallas and get some stuff.
That's right.
That too. We're gonna, these guys are going to be some awesome guys.
Be all over it.
Mess with, yes, seriously. Well, that's awesome. So I think that's going to do it for our tour of Texas Speed, guys. To say the least, I'm very impressed. Like I say, I can't say enough. Ever since dealing with JD, like, you know, it's just been nothing but great things to say. I don't have a shred of bad things to say about it. I'm very transparent with like how I deal with things. You know that.
Absolutely.
And you know, it's just like when I mess with people, it's like people that make me want to level up. So like seeing all this attention to detail, it makes me really want to like step up my thing with my own business and stuff. So definitely inspiring, definitely had a great time here, and definitely can't wait for my next time back.
Absolutely.
All right, y'all, so we're just now leaving Texas Speed. We had a blast, man. We have our cylinder heads just chilling there in the back. I got to meet all the guys there and see the whole process to how everything is made, how they lay stuff out, and the real attention to detail that these guys put into all of these parts. It's really impressive to see, and it's really awesome to be a part of. And we have some really awesome stuff that's coming to the channel. But that's gonna do it for this video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You guys aren't gonna wanna miss what's coming, and I'll see you guys on the next upload.